Okay, today I'd like us to talk about a very interesting passage of the Bible. It's one of the important commandments that Jesus actually left for us, or Jesus gave to us. I think it's the most important commandment. And that's in John chapter 13, verse 34 down to 35. Now it says, "A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another." In the 35th verse, it says, "By this shall all men know that you are my disciple, if you love one another." Right? Now, the first thing that you notice here is that it says a new commandment. Right? It didn't say it's an updated version of the old covenant. It didn't say I'm adding this to the law. No, it's a new commandment. A new commandment that was given to us in the New Testament, in the New Covenant. And then the next thing that is very profound here is it says that you love one another. Right? Now, let me just explain something here. It's you loving one another. It's not that you be loved of one another. Most people get it confused at times. People be like, well, the Bible says you should love me. No, the Bible actually says you should do the loving. It didn't say you should be loved of one another. Now, there's another profound thing here. It's necessary that it says that you should love one another as I have loved you. Now, there are two things about this passage. Now, when you say, as I have loved you, now what it means is, first, it means that you can't actually love someone without first being loved by God. You can't love someone if you've not received God's love. Right? You can give what you don't have. You can love someone God's standard by your own strength. Now, if you read 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it describes what love is. Love is kind, love is patient, love is bears all things, it's long suffering. You can't do that by your own strength. Right? And then the next one that we can get from this phrase, when you say, as I have loved you, it simply means the standard is I have loved you, as I have loved you. Now there are several things that are trending, several things that I see, and there's this thing about returning the same energy. Now, meaning that if they love you well, you give your love. And I've seen people just put up posts on social media and say, well, this time if you love me, I love you. Well, that's the world standard. According to Jesus here, he said the standard is as I have loved you. And then you ask yourself, when did he love us? He loved us when we didn't love him. He loved us when we didn't have any business loving him. We didn't understand what he was doing. As a matter of fact, during the crucifixion, the same people that he came to die for were mocking him, were saying terrible things about him. At that moment, there was nothing nice that he was receiving from them. But he loved them. So the standard is love even when you don't feel like it. The same way I did it for you, that's how you do it for them. And then, just to emphasize on it, he went further to repeat it. He said that you also love one another. And the most beautiful part of this, he goes on to say, he said, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples. And then repeats it, if you love one another. He said all men, not church people. There are certain times when people pray in the open field, and and then you can see that. And if you're a believer, when you see it, like, wow, this person is really in touch with God. This person is really is passionate about the things of God. Yes, that's what we see, and we tag someone as a believer. But Jesus said the way that people will actually know that we are his disciples is when we love one another. So loving is not just a nice thing to do, but it's how we witness to people. One of the easiest ways to actually win people over is when people actually see the church walking in love. when people see the church being kind to one another, when people see the church being cautious to one another, when people see the church actually looking out for each other, that's one of the easiest way to win souls. And remember, it is not that you be loved of one another. No, it's not something you wait to happen to you. It's something you do. And you have to do it with revelation. You have to do it with understanding. Because if you haven't received God's love, it's going to be so stressful. It's going to weigh down on you. It's going to be so stressful. Right? And love is so important in this new covenant that in Romans chapter 13 verse 8, the Apostle Paul says, owe no man anything but to love one another. He said, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. So this is like the fulfillment of the law. If you love one another, it's not just, it shouldn't just be a thing that we do in church. It should become a habit. And the truth is, there is no defense against love. When you love someone, the God standard, there is no defense against it. How do I put it? Someone can come back from that. You can try to show your superiority over someone so that they respect you. You can try to, get people's attention. But nothing works better than walking in love, the God kind of way. People don't have any defense for that. Walking in love is so important. It's one of the biggest tools that God has given to believers. Right? Now I want to summarize with this. It's a new commandment. It's not an updated version of the old covenant. It's a new covenant. And the Bible says that you love one another. Not that you be loved of one another. Meaning that I'm not expecting anyone to love me. I'm the one to do the loving. Then secondly, you can't love. It is difficult to love when you've not received God's love. It's difficult to give what you don't have. You first receive God's love, then it's easy to give it. And then secondly, the standard is God's standard. You don't have to feel love for you to love. As a matter of fact, if you're filled with God's love flows out towards people naturally. Don't wait to be loved. Don't look for who's doing it right. Oh, well, this person is nice. This person has been greeting me, so I'll be nice to them. I see people do it as a joke. They say, I don't know if it happens in another part of the world, especially here in Nigeria. You hear someone who say, it's as a joke, that I would have done this for you people, but you don't greet. You're not nice to me. Yeah, it may be a joke. There's certain persons that subconsciously is beginning to register in them and they gravitate towards people that are nice to them. But loving is loving someone as God Himself loved us when He sent Jesus to die for us. Thank you. God bless you.